showtime.
Hey, Amir.
Don't forget to subscribe to Sharonatsea channel. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
We made it.
We did.
Woo!
We did.
I'm exhausted already. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. It's been a great night. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I got to get back to bed. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Are we coming in loud and clear? Let me look at the chat, see what the people are saying out there. I feel like it's been forever since we've seen you guys here. Hold on, let me put on my spectacles. Looking great, Jamie is the first comment I see, and I'm going to stay with that one all night long. Thank you, Shayna. That's nice. We see you, Nautical Nurse Nancy. What is up, Nancy? Lovely to see you. Leanne might be out there too. Our amazing team of fearless moderators. They've been supporting us for so long. We love them to death. And one thing I do know is that if you want to know what it's going to be like on the girls' cruise, make sure you go to Nautical Nurse Nancy's page because she has videos coming out right now of the last girls' cruise.
Yeah.
That will give you a sneak peek into what it's like to hang out with a gaggle of middle-aged women. I don't know. Is that the right term? Is it a gaggle of women? I don't know what the term is, but
oh my gosh.
But it's going to be hot fire. Nancy, your timing couldn't be better to drum up a little excitement for it. Yeah. So way to go. We knew you had a plan the whole time, but listen, guys, it's great to see you, and thanks for joining us. Tonight's special edition. What's the title of tonight's show? The theme, Sharon?
I think it's like hips and ships.
New hips. And new ships.
Yes.
Sharon, new hips and new ships. So Debbie Shafkin says hello to you and to my new hip. Oh well, to new hip Jamie she's calling me. Okay, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. So it's great to see you guys. Sharon, how are you doing? What have you been up to lately? Anything new? Anything exciting? What's been going on with you?
Just working, booking cruises,
taking
care of you.
You have been. Let me start out the show by saying thank you to Sharon. I'll tell you what, we make a lot of jokes around here. Sharon spent many years as a nurse before she transitioned into a full-time travel professional. The one you should always book your cruises with, by the way. And she dedicated her life to taking care of people in that way. Now she takes care of them another way. And you've been taking great care of me. So thank you very much. And if you see me move or make a face, that's it. I got to lay back a little bit in my seat. I got to put my leg out and stretch a little to keep a little bit comfortable. So, yes, Sharon, working for the people, America's travel agent, North America's travel agent. We don't want to get greedy.
Nancy.
It's not all the Americas. Just we haven't even gotten into South America yet.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. There you go. Listen. So yeah, it's been a little bit exciting around here. I don't know if you guys want to hear anything about the hip stuff, but I can tell you this really quick that the hip recovery seems to be moving on fine. I did a ton of research before the surgery, and the first part of my research said I'll be 100% in a week to 10 days. Then the second part said it could take months and months until you're feeling normal again. So I really didn't know what to expect, and the feedback, the support I've gotten from you guys and our group in the Facebook group and everything has just been beyond anything I could have hoped for. I can't believe how many other people out there have actually had hip replacement surgeries.
That's crazy.
Every other person's like, I had mine done, best thing ever. So everyone's been great. Only one poor God, I can't remember his name. Only one guy said that he had the hip replacement from hell, he called it. And he had to go in for a couple of surgeries after that. But so far, things seem to be moving along. And although I'm still using a walker to get around the house, number one, because I don't want the dog to come up behind me and knock me on my butt. And
just a safety thing.
Yeah, it's just a safety thing. But I'm barely touching it now, and I'm able to walk very, super, like 115-year-old guy, style of walking, slow, and all that kind of stuff. Nancy has a question, big question from Nancy. Are you pooping okay?
Oh
Nancy, that's a great topic, and it's something that no one wants to talk about.
Yeah, don't even get them
Nancy
on that.
how my pooping's been, if you don't mind.
It's going very well, Nancy.
It is now, Nancy, but I will tell you that the first time I thought I overcame the pain meds and the first bout with constipation, it was a struggle, and I thought it was tough. but I made it. That was about 3 days post surgery, and I was like, yes, right, Sharon? But then about another day and a half later, whoa. That's when something came along, and that was a battle. That was a battle.
He goes back to the doctor Wednesday, so
Yes.
They'll take the bandage off, and then I'm sure it's just glued shut, his incision. But
I have not even seen the incision yet. It's still got a bandage over it, a very small bandage.
It has a waterproof bandage on it. He can't take it off, and the doctor will take it off on Wednesday. He said.
Yes.
So one thing I will say is, living here in Arizona, there's multiple hospitals around. I will say, out of working at several different hospitals in Arizona and everything, the hospital that you had your hip replacement at was the best experience we've ever had at any hospital.
It was fabulous.
At that hospital, and who would know? I mean, it was kind of a smaller little, I don't know if you want to say almost a rinky-dink hospital. It wasn't like one of the big major hospitals. And it was the best. They were so nice. They went out of their way. I mean, it was like a whole nother level of experience there.
It was great. Although a real quick funny story, because we're going to talk about cruising. We got cruising talk to get into, a little bit about new ships, one in particular. Those of you that are part of our Facebook group might have an idea what we're going to announce. If you're not part of that or you haven't seen it yet, it might come as news to you. We're very excited about it, and we're going to talk about that. Funny story. I'm sitting there. It's pre-surgery. I'm all hooked up, right? I've got an IV in. I'm there. I'm in my gown. I got my little socks on. Everything's going good. The anesthesiologist comes in. He starts talking to me. All of a sudden, my surgeon comes in. He's wearing a little head bandana thing. Kansas City Chiefs head bandana thing. I'm a Charger fan. I looked at Sharon. I said, well, we have a problem here. We need to cancel this surgery right now. I can't do this. So it was quite a funny little story when a Chiefs fan working on this Charger fan to replace a hip. So now when I go back to see him, I got to make a wager. Sharon doesn't think he'll be interested in that kind of fun, but I'm going to do it anyway. No, it was Arizona Specialty Hospital. It was called.
Yeah, it used to
also known as Oasis Hospital.
It used to be called Oasis.
So shout out to the folks there. Jameson. Is that a coincidence? The main guy taking care of me after I came out of the anesthesia and before, his name was Jameson. That doesn't tell you something. I don't know what does. So Shana Reed said my surgeon was a Bills fan. At least you got to have a winner work on you. Oh, Daniel Fields. I'm done talking to you. Daniel Fields, his Rams beat my Chargers in the preseason. He already bought a Super Bowl shirt. He thought it was a Super Bowl. That's how excited they were.
Eric Granger said it makes a huge difference when you have a good hospital experience. Unfortunately, that isn't always the case. Yeah, that's true. That's not always the case.
Yeah, they did. They did a great job, and so that was cool. And so now I've just been healing, and Sharon's been amazing. So thank you, Sharon. I love you to death. Even more when I haven't showered for 5 days and I'm wearing stockings that
I made him keep his
dirty.
Ted hose on.
You guys saw the pictures of me in my pose.
He wanted to take them off after he got home. I made him keep them on for a week, and then he took them off to shower. And I haven't been able to get him back on, but I've been making him walk like every hour. He's walking all around.
Well, now I'm like zip, zap. I'm all over the place right now. So, all right. So I'll give you just a little glimpse. The surgeon was nice enough. He did take my GoPro out, and he said, "I'll get a little video for you during the surgery." So here's the moment that they cut me open. No, I'm just kidding. But I asked him for pictures, video, or anything, and he said, sorry, he won't have anything to share. But if you're just wondering what, I'm going to show you this really quick, just so you have an idea what happened, and then we're going to get into cruising. That's all. It's nothing graphic. It's nothing graphic. It's a cartoon, Sharon. It's a cartoon. On the left, you see, on the left is where your femur goes into your hip area. And you can see on the left here, this is it's red, it's irritated, it's not comfortable. So they cut the ball head of the femur off and they replace it with a large femur shaft that goes into your femur. And then that has like a ball attached to the end of it. And then when you're all done with that, it kind of looks like this. So that's what my left hip looks like. See that little, there's, I think it's a titanium shaft that goes into your femur. And then it comes out and they stick a little ball at the end and it goes into a cup that's a ceramic cup or the ceramic ball or something like that. I don't know, but that's the idea of it. And I will tell you that it's weird thinking that the bones have been replaced with this, titanium ceramic concoction in there. So that's all there is. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that. I don't want to go too deep into the comments, but let's see. Richard W said that's why they took such good care of you. They put the red hip in instead of the yellow one, said Roger Johnstone. Hello, Steelers. Although it seems like now it's all of a sudden it's a football conversation. The Bears are undefeated. Oh my God, yeah, they had their Super Bowl yesterday, didn't they? Good for the Chiefs, says Michael. Oh my gosh. I see Gina Bird out there. What's going on, Gina and Matt? Hope you guys are doing good. Let's see. The hip hooray, Jamie, for your successful surgery. Thank you, Debbie. We appreciate it. Wendy Johnstone commenting that you are such a great nurse, Sharon. See, everybody knows you. They know how well you take care of. Number 8 screws on the white plate. I'm not sure, Richard. I don't know 100% if they put screws in. They put a little ball. They drill out the hip, and then they put a little cup in there, a titanium cup, and sometimes they cement it or they just push it in so hard it sticks, or sometimes they stick a screw in there. I'm not sure. I'll get more detail from the doc when I see him, because I want all the information I can get on that thing. So that's the deal. And hold on, Beta Adair says, sitting on a plane at Mesa Gateway Airport, bummed I'm going to miss the live show. Glad you're healing, Jamie, and I hope you and Sharon are well. Thank you very much. Have a safe trip out of the airport out there on the East Valley.
Travels out of there, yeah.
It's all ball bearings these days. Brian, you're right about that. You're right about that. Well, hold on. There was another great comment, and I'm forgetting it because my brain's feeling a little loopy. Okay, so anyway, that's the update on the hip. We spent 14 minutes of the show.
Forgetful lately.
Listen,
You're usually not forgetful, but you have been kind of forgetful lately.
I'm going to tell you, the first couple of days, the one thing I kept reading was stay ahead of the pain. Once you get behind the pain, you will struggle. So I was doing it. I was staying ahead of the pain. I was going back. I was doing a little one pain. Well, this prescription, so I can say it. I was doing a little oxy. I was doing a little tramadol. I had the prescription going with the doc. I'm chasing it down with a Tylenol. I'm doing a little anti-inflammatory, throwing an aspirin in there for blood clotting. The whole deal, following all the rules. Sharon was staying on me. She'd come out and give me my twice-a-day pills and have everything ready to go and remind me and all that. But after a few days, I was zonky. I mean, zonky.
I know. I would say something to you, or you would ask. I'd say something, and then an hour later, you'd ask me the same thing, and I'm like, I just told you that.
I think it was.
And you're like, no, you didn't.
I think it was Sunday. I think
You're
it was
still kind of forgetful like
last Sunday. I woke up. I woke up in the morning Sunday, had breakfast, did some walks around, tried to get up and move, did a few different things, and then I fell back, and then I fell down and took a little nap, and I woke up and it's like 2:55, and I woke up and I thought that I had just slept the entire night.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
I was like, oh my God, Sharon.
Yeah.
She comes in, I'm like, I just slept the whole night. I missed the whole day. And Sharon's like, what are you talking about? You just had an hour nap. And I was just totally wild and crazy. Oh my God, Marty, thank you so much. Marty. Glad you're all bionic now. Gen X Life. Thank you, Marty. That's so nice of you. We
nice.
appreciate that.
I'm glad you're doing well.
Yes. Too. Yes. Glad you are feeling good. You're back to, it looks like you're back to the good old Marty party. And that is great to see. That is super great to see. So that was awesome. And so now I got a long way to go. I'm not confused about that. So we'll see. At least I got football for the next couple Sundays to keep me busy. And I just need to work on my strength and getting around and walking and not falling down. And if I can do that, then I will be, I'll be okay. Yeah, Sugar says the pills make you forget. They did. Yeah. They kicked my butt more than it has. Buffalo Trace helps with the pain. Kevin Brubaker, that's a great point. I'm going to run that by Sharon. John Diamond, what's up? Good to see you.
Though. Maybe after the pain pills. No.
After or before? You're supposed to put the pain pill in the shot of Buffalo Trace and let it get going.
Not unless you want to fall.
Thank you, Liz. We appreciate that. Very nice of you. 2 new knees and recently a new shoulder. My golf game has improved greatly, said Bobette. Bobette, we're glad to hear that. Glad that you're healing good, feeling good. That's always awesome. So, who was that? I don't know. A couple new names here. A Squid Game is hot fire. I don't know if you're talking about Squid Games or something, but whatever. I appreciate the comment and appreciate you being here nonetheless. So, all right, Sharon, let's let's transition from new hip talk to new ship talk. First off, listen, everybody's on Star of the Seas, Sharon.
Yeah.
When are we going? Are we on Star of the Seas? When do we go?
Well, we were supposed to be on Star of the Seas, but we're
would've been
not.
on.
We are not on it. Obviously,
That was a sacrifice that we made.
Yeah, it was the new hip. We had to weigh new hip or new ship, so
Yes.
the new hip won on that one.
It sure did. It sure
yeah.
did. We did all of our summer travels, and the new hip won out on that
Yeah.
one. So all you guys that are enjoying that ship, have fun. Looks like Icon's sister, brother,
Well, it is.
and it looks like a good time. So we're checking out some of the videos and stuff like that. I know our friends Brian and Julie from How We Cruise were just on it last week, and they'll have some stuff coming out here shortly. So keep an eye on those guys. But another ship that, well, all right. Speaking about cruise news, can you believe that stuff that happened at Celebration Key?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Especially
that
the
is
same
crazy.
day. On 2 different ships and on the same day.
2 people, seniors,
Yeah.
79, 74, 2 different areas, right? One in the ocean, one in the pool, one from one ship, one in the other, a couple hours apart.
Yeah.
That is insane. And we're talking, and it's been open, what, a month?
I
A
know.
month and a half?
Yeah.
I mean, good God, man, that's wild.
Yeah, I mean, Carnival has really kind of taken a beating with a lot of bad publicity lately.
They
and
can't
then
get out
that
of their
on
own way.
top of it, yeah.
Yes, that is horrible news. So obviously, thoughts go out to the folks, the families, and everyone that's involved in that thing. But that was wild to hear.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's speculation. They got to figure out what that really happened. But both things involve water, older folks, and you can figure out what happened, whether it was a drowning, whether it was cardiac, whether it was a stroke, whether it was whatever. We've heard a few different
Yeah.
things.
And
So
I mean,
that was wild.
I know they have a lot of lifeguards there. I do know that.
Yes.
Like there was.
Well, yeah, and it said
lot.
each person was attended to by a lifeguard,
yeah.
but I mean, boy, sometimes that stuff happens, and those
Quick.
lifeguards are busy. The lifeguard in the pool is busy trying to make sure that the kids aren't getting into the adult side. So that's maybe they're just a little busy trying to handle that business over there.
Well,
but hey,
yeah, so
Yeah.
that was, yeah.
it is crazy.
Horrible.
Crazy Cat Childers said the prices might go down in 2038 or 2039, I think, for Star of the Seas. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, they aren't as
yeah.
bad. They aren't as bad though as Icon. Icon prices. When Icon came out, I remember I held group space right away, and then after that, they just kept going up, and
Oh, yeah.
till they were. I think it was almost $10,000 for a balcony for 2 or something crazy, something like that. It was crazy.
It was.
And I don't really see that happening with the Star of the Seas. I don't think. I mean, the prices are higher. Obviously, it's a
Yeah.
new ship, but I don't see it getting quite as crazy as.
Well, I feel like when Icon of the Seas came out, I mean, it was so in a week it was sold out for the first couple months practically.
Yeah.
Am I exaggerating there? Is that kind of accurate?
Yeah, it was selling out. Star not so much. It didn't sell out quite as it wasn't selling quite as quickly as Icon did.
Okay.
But it was the first ship of that class.
Yes.
The first ship of a class. I mean, like when there's a new ship and it's the first one of that class, it's always going to sell out quicker and be, big.
I know. Well, all right. So speaking of ships and classes and new ships that resemble the older ships, and this is kind of funny, and I guess let's start off by talking about we've been working on planning 2027, right? 2026. We announced 2 years ago, a year and a half ago now, whatever, that we were going to do this Greek cruise, right? This group cruise, and that thing has been the response is fabulous. People are like, yes, that was great. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. And so we were sitting there going, okay, maybe how about 2027? What do you want to do? We were looking at a few different options. The first thought was Japan. We scrapped that. Then we started talking about British Isles.
Yeah.
That was an option. And then we finally...
Well, we were going.
Go ahead.
Going back
tell
and
them
forth.
kind of how we came about
Well,
this.
we're going back and forth with British Isles for a couple of reasons because 2027 is kind of, I know there's a lot going on that year kind of for us. So we were trying to figure out when we could maybe do it and if there was a itinerary and a date. And then we started thinking, maybe it's best with everything we have going on that maybe we just move it out to 2028. Plus a lot of people have already booked the Greece cruise for 2026. And then if they want to go on it again, it gives people more time because, to save those cruises are pricier. So we decided to kind of move it out to 2028. And then when the festival came out a few days ago, all of a sudden we're just like, you know what? Let's do that in 2027. We haven't had a group cruise here. I guess it's been a while since we've done just a fun Caribbean group cruise where we actually plan events and do a lot of fun things. You know, the European ones are so port intensive that they're just a little different. So we decided to kind of plan a fun fall festival.
Well, I think one of the biggest things, I mean, you know, like we just had our awesome group cruise with Brian and Julie from How We Cruise, but it was pretty small. It was very intimate. And of course, the thing for me I'm looking forward to is that I've been very limited these last 6 months with anything we did for cruising. So doing fun stuff, running around, getting involved, getting to the beach and moving around, I've been limited. So so when the other morning, Sharon knew that the Carnival Festival was going to be announced soon.
Yeah. Well, I knew when it was coming out, so I was ready, you know. So I on it. So, anyways, but we started thinking. At first, we thought about doing like a group cruise on the inaugural, and then all of a sudden, I started thinking, and we're like, that's not really a good time for a group cruise because, for one, there's so many things going on an inaugural cruise.
Yeah.
They have to work the kinks out. That's the cruise, you know. All the vloggers are on, all travel agents, everything. And so it really kind of takes some of the fun away from a fun group cruise and planning the events for a group and things. It's kind of crowded, things like that. And then if we moved it out a couple weeks it would be summer and it would be extremely hot. And then it goes into hurricane season.
Yes.
So we started thinking, so I'm like, you know what? Why don't we go mid-October? We've cruised in October before. And we've always had great weather. It's right
Knock
after.
on wood, you're going to jinx us, Sharon. You're going to jinx
It's
us.
right after hurricane season, like the first week or two, getting out of hurricane season usually. And so I think it'd be a great time to go. And the prices are a little lower then too. You know, they're always a little higher when it first comes out. So
Yes.
they're a little bit lower in the fall.
But I mean, but we woke up the morning when they announced the festival, when they opened up the bookings, and I think I kind of rolled over to you and said, hey, you know, are we going to do anything for the festival or whatnot? And so we talked about it, and I think before we got out of bed, we were like, you know what we should do?
Yeah.
Let's just do a group cruise on it.
Yeah, it was
And
kind of a
it was
quick
totally a last minute
decision.
type of thing.
It was a quick decision.
And then we said, well, gee, that'll take care of 2027. It won't mess up any of the plans. And again, we just thought that back-to-back summers for European group cruises might just be a lot for people. That's a very big undertaking, and we didn't want to overdo it for folks.
And we have, you know, summer 2027. Well, Matthew graduates from college that year. We have a granddaughter that's graduating from high school.
Yes.
And so we need to be home for both of those. And we don't obviously know the dates of the graduation yet. We know they're going to be like mid-April sometime to mid to end of May for both of them.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to.
And Callie will just finish her first year of college. I mean, so there's going to be a lot of.
It's just a lot
of wheels in motion for that. So just seemed like a little bit of an easier deal. And so that's it. So Sharon went in the other room, did her little typing and whatever she does. She put on her little thinking hat, and she comes back in and she goes, "Okay, how about this idea?" I said, "That's awesome." I said, "Let's do that. That'll be fun. It's something different." And of course, the last time Carnival's got these bigger ships, the LNG ships coming out, the XL classes, and we were never on the Jubilee. We didn't make it on the Jubilee. We were on the Celebration, did a back-to-back, so that was a while ago.
The Mardi Gras too.
Yes, and the funniest thing is we're laughing because, listen, we just did a couple of Carnival cruises, and we had great times, but not that the ships were anything to write home about. And of course, Carnival's been beaten up lately. The loyalty thing has been unbelievable. Celebration Key has gotten a lukewarm, to say it nicely, welcome from people, and so I joked around and I said, why don't we call this the Say Goodbye to Loyalty group cruise for those platinum people. This will be their last time where they could be platinum before June 2028 comes around and everything officially resets for all the platinum people. So we said, what the heck? Let's just do it. It'll be fun. And it's out of Orlando. It's out of Port Canaveral. So we can all go into Orlando early and have a good time. So
I saw something.
So that's the deal. Hold on. Now we got to give out some of the details.
Well, hang on. I saw Mary Ellen Dylan was responding, I think, to someone, but I can't find their comment. She said,
She said October still hurricane season.
Technically it is, considered to hurricane season till the end. But from our last at least 10 years of cruising, we've cruised on, which was like the kids' fall break is always the second week of October.
Yes.
And we have had the best weather. Sometimes it would rain right at the beginning of October into September, but every time we've cruised, we have had exceptional weather the second week of October. So
Crazy Cat Drive
don't
said,
jinx us. We're gonna have good weather.
Beth said, did you discuss this before or after Jamie's pain meds? I think it was right in the middle of them, to be honest with you. Smack dab in the middle. As soon as those things kicked in, we were rolling. So, listen, I know technically it doesn't end until November, but hey, this thing is mid-October. All right, well, listen. So anyway, if you guys are interested, for those of you that don't already know, we like to do group cruises on occasion. Sharon has a big one coming up here soon. And that's, of course, the one with Nancy on the Carnival Freedom on October. And you might still be able to get on that one. But let me just hurry up. I'm not going to promote any of these other things here today, except this one right here. Here's the one. This is the newest one, hot off the grill. Carnival Festival. It's a fall festival group cruise, October 16 to 24, 2027. 8 days. I like the 8-day out of Port Canaveral. And the ports are going to be St. Thomas, San Juan, Amber Cove, and Celebration Key. And if you move the Amber Cove between the St. Thomas and San Juan, you know what that gives you? SAS.
Oh my God.
SAS. So I like that.
I liked that it included San Juan because I've been wanting to go back there. I haven't been there in a while.
Yes.
St. Thomas is always a great time.
Yep.
So it's good itinerary.
And listen, going to Amber Cove.
And there's, I think, 3 sea days, I think. So that's good for a group cruise to have multiple sea days to plan a lot of events and things.
Well, and going to Amber Cove is kind of like going to Celebration Key, really, except you can jump in the bay if you want. You can go to the pool. You can pay for all your drinks. You can shop while you're there in the port, and then you can go back and forth and eat in the ship if you want to. So that's the deal. We just thought it'd be fun. So 2028, we're going to come back strong with an amazing Europe group cruise at some point there. But 2027, we decided to keep it home. Yeah. Keep it back here on the East Coast.
And it's gonna have a fall, the fall festival is gonna have a fall theme.
Yes.
I know it's Carnival, so they'll be celebrating Halloween the whole month of October, I'm sure, as well. So it'll be a fun cruise.
It'll be fabulous. And by the way, and if you do want to book, all you got to do is shoot an email to this right here, sharonatsea@gmail.com, sharonatsea@gmail.com. Say, Sharon, I'm interested. What can you do for me? What do you got? And of course, it's got $100 onboard credit for your cabin, and some other perks and things. And we're gonna have a whole lot of fun. So it's gonna be hot fire, and we're gonna have a great time. So shoot Sharon an email for any details, all the information. She's got certain cabins held, and she can get you taken care of. So that's very exciting. We're pumped up for that. And it was funny that we announced it in the Facebook group, kind of low key, and we've had a great response. I mean, there's over 30 cabins booked and deposit.
37 cabins.
37 cabins already. So this thing is going to be, I think it's going to be hot fire, and I'm excited about it. Let me jump into the chat and see what some of the folks are saying out there. Okay, I apologize. I got to lean forward a little bit. Time let's see. All right, you don't have to. I'm keeping my legs straight and my hip, at the proper angle. Sharon, thank you so much. Hello, Beauty and the Bum Travels. What's going on, Larry? How are you doing? Send our love to Melissa. I see Beth and Doug Ullinger, Destroyer. Those guys just got back from a cruise, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you want to see Destroyer, which is Doug Ullinger, he's in a band now. And if you follow him, go friend him on Facebook. And he was playing at Roman's Oasis, a bar down the road. And I can't wait to find out when I'm up and around to go watch him play. I'm just going to sneak in low-key one night, sit in the corner quietly, and watch him jam out. And then I'm just going to yell, Destroyer! And then put my head down into my beer quietly and see if he recognizes me. So we'll see. Let's see. Tess says, in San Juan, everyone meet me at Triana. So that's a bar, restaurant, I can only assume. Julie Amos, we see you out there. I feel bad. The first person that was disgruntled about the date for the festival was Julie. She's like, that's my busy time at work. I can't go. So we definitely felt a
sorry,
little bad about
Julie.
Julie.
I
Julie,
know.
we will contact
It
you the
was-
next time ahead of
it
time.
was
And we're so
a-
sorry about that.
It
It was
was
spur of the moment.
it was a spur of the moment decision. The date could just,
It just came upon us in a haze, in a pain medicated haze. I swear to it. Don Ash Senior says all booked on the festival. Thank you. I'll finally be platinum for a moment. Said Kelly Madison. Yep. See, there you are. Yeah, you got to get in while the getting's good. You got to get that free laundry if they're still doing it or whatever. Let's see. Bobette said I'm turning platinum in January 2026. So loyalty will be short lived. It will be. But you can get on this cruise and you can enjoy the heck out of it. Let's see. Eric said I would love to do that cruise, but I just can't commit to dates that far out with my job. Maybe we can jump on it. It gets closer. Eric, you certainly can. Well, we sure hope you can because there's going to be plenty of cigars going around on that, and you're not going to want to miss that. Gina Bird says great ports. I think we can announce officially that the Birds will be there. So anyone that's looking forward to cruising with Gina and Matt Bird, your dreams will come true.
I see a lot of.
Yes, Beauty and the Bum Travels. I think he might go there. He's been threatening to join us on a group cruise here for a number of years. I think he's finally going to pull the trigger on one. Debbie, thank you so much, Debbie Serwa. Glad you came through the surgery okay. I appreciate that. Someone commented earlier, when was the surgery? It was on the 8th, Friday, August 8th.
Yeah.
So not 2 days ago, but a week and 2 days ago, a week and 3 days ago.
Well, 10 days ago.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Debbie Rain still can't decide on the group. We'd have to fly in the morning of the cruise on the red eye, and that is a scary option. Listen,
That is.
Debbie, you guys you're enjoying. Well, Clark's enjoying the retired life now. Everything's about risk and reward at this point. Okay, if there's no risk it, there's no biscuit, and you just got to make it happen. Get an early flight. Come on in. Everything will work out fine. Have a plan B just in your back pocket if you need it, and let's go. Or, I don't know. Rent a car. I don't know. You can do it. I know you can do it. Maybe SAST Trivia 2.0. Oh, good idea. We did that on. We do that on Celebration.
No.
Or was it on the Mardi Gras?
I think that was Mardi Gras.
That was unbelievable.
That was like our second group.
Larry was very confident, but he didn't. I don't think he pulled that off. Wendy Johnstone is going to be there. Kate Snyder will be there. Daniel Fields says he's going to be there. So that's very exciting. Let's see. Deborah A. 1999. I cruised several times in October for my birthday, and so far I've not encountered any bad weather. Obviously, there's a risk, but there's always a risk. But here's the good news is on a group cruise, if you run into bad weather, then you
Bring the fun indoors.
You have the risk of that 6 to 8 hour window where it could affect the ship getting back and getting out to sea again. That's the worst thing to think about if there's a storm that just happens to hit Port Canaveral in that window. But if everything else is cool, then as soon as you get back out to sea, that ship will go wherever the storm isn't. So whether it gets to every port or no ports, or we go to Bermuda for 5 days, or we go to whatever, we're going to have a damn good time regardless. And that's the important thing. And yes, Jose Lara says it's going to be off the chisel. I could not have said that better myself, Jose. Thank you for wrapping a bow on that little thing and making it perfect.
Only October, bad weather apparently in Bermuda. Yeah, Bermuda,
Okay,
sometimes you can encounter a little iffy weather sometimes in October in Bermuda.
There you go. Mike Shireen's got a question. I'm looking, and this is a good one for you, Sharon. I'm looking to be in town for an extra day on the girls' cruise. Is there a way to rent a car from MCO but return to the port? When I get on the cruise. Hold on, you're going to be in town for an extra day. Are you coming in a day before? Because if you are, you can definitely rent a car at MCO, and you can return the car by the port.
Yeah, there's...
We've done that with Budget.
Yeah, they have a location right down the road from the port. It's actually, I think, pretty close to like the hotel we're staying at by the Hampton Inn. I don't know what hotel you're staying at, but it's just right down the road from there. You can turn it
on
in
Airport Boulevard
the morning of, and then they will actually give you a ride. They used to give a free shuttle ride back over to the cruise port.
They do.
So,
I'm
assuming they still do.
They have a shuttle, but I will give you this tip. And actually, the entire process is in our video. I think it might be in our celebration video.
That's a little, yeah. That's
our first celebration video was a couple years ago. But you rent the car at MCO. Then the morning of the cruise, what would happen was that I would take the rental car and drop off Sharon, Matthew, and all of our luggage at that time, just the three of us, and I'd drop them off at the port. Then I came back, and then I dropped off the rental car. Now there is a shuttle, but that shuttle's pretty full.
Wow.
So if you don't want to go cramming in there, elbows to butt cheeks and all that kind of stuff, and deal with that, I didn't want to wait another 25 minutes for a shuttle.
Yeah,
So I stepped off to the side. I called an Uber.
Yeah.
I had an Uber there. In 5 minutes, an Uber was there. It cost $10, and the Uber guy took me.
Jamie doesn't
and
like to wait for anything, so.
Impatient.
But they do have a free shuttle.
Yeah. So I got an Uber, dropped right back off at the port, and it was perfect. So that will work out great for you. So there you go. There you go. Lori Van Den Aren and Richard said, we're in our first Carnival cruise. That's going to be your first Carnival cruise?
Well, hopefully that'll be a good one.
I think it'll be a good one.
And that's definitely one, if you're going to take your first Carnival cruise, you want to do a newer ship with Carnival these days.
Oh,
So
God. And Debbie Rain
you're
just
gonna
said, you
love
got to
it.
do a Halloween contest for the group. Halloween costume. Sharon,
Yeah.
are you down with the Halloween costume contest? Can you commit
Yeah.
to that right now?
I can commit to that.
Woo! Okay, it's going to be a good one.
You know,
It's gonna be a good
Halloween
one.
is not really my favorite holiday. It's probably one of my least favorite holidays. I know a lot of people love Halloween.
Yes.
But I'm in for a costume contest.
Okay, there you go. There you go. You know what you can do? You can get that naughty nurse costume out of the closet and wear it. I'm just kidding. There's no naughty nurse costume. I'm sorry. I made that up. We were just talking
Nautical
about
Nurse
nurses.
Nancy probably has that.
Nancy has one.
She
You
has
know that.
She has that costume.
Oh, yes. You got that right. You got that right. I love a Halloween cruise to Chessalmon. Costume contest, more packing. Well, yeah, I know. You're right. You just got to have one more extra carry-on dedicated to your costume. I know that Nancy and Anthony will do something very extreme. It'll involve inflatable flamingos and Captain Hook outfits or something like that. If I'm not mistaken.
I am, for the girls' cruise, I am contemplating carry-on only with my carry-on and my bag that sits on top of it.
Stop. You'll never do it.
I might be able to pull that off this time.
You'll never do it.
Since it's only a
You'll
4-day.
never do it. I'm sorry. I'm having a lot of trouble. I'm a little farther back from the monitor than I usually am. We aren't big Halloween people either, said Shayna Reed, but I didn't realize I have something that'll work for the girls' cruise. Okay, there you go. Throwback to the first SAST group cruise, said Destroyer. Okay. We can, yes, it will be a throwback, won't it? Oh my gosh, that's wild.
Oh yeah, because
That-
it was in October.
Yeah, that's
it
right.
was the 19th. It was October 19th.
Was it?
So it would be really close to the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, if this will be a vintage, a reminder,
It would be.
that's where it
what was
began.
that, eight years later?
Is that where the Carnival group cruises began, and this will be where the Carnival group
Yeah.
cruises ended? You know. Thinking back, I want. All right. We listen. I'm gonna go totally off the trail here, and we haven't talked about this, and I didn't mention it to you, but I would be remiss. Listen, I would be remiss. We haven't been on in a couple weeks, and a lot's going on in a couple weeks. I would be remiss, and it would not be right if we didn't mention something that we haven't had a chance to talk about it yet, but we just want to give a little love and a quick moment for our dear friend that we all lost here in the cruising community, Lindy Lou, Linda Buffington. Very sad news. I know almost all you guys know it already, but a good friend of the cruising community, Lindy Lou was her name in the chat. She passed on. A lot of complications from a lot of issues. She fought and fought and fought. And the good thing is one of the last things that she did was go on the Coop cruise with our friends over at the ship show and was able to enjoy a few days at least of seeing some folks and getting out there. So we haven't had a chance to say it. So we're so sorry for Lindy Lou, friends and family. Our condolences, our thoughts. We loved her. Sharon, you talk to her often. And at sometimes for pretty long periods of time.
I guess I was so happy that she got to go on that cruise because I know that meant the world to her to be able to go on that cruise.
Yes. So anyway, and I know that I totally steered into that, but for some reason, as we were just talking about the past and things, that just smacked me in the face. So I just want to bring it up really quick. She will be missed. She was loved by many. I know Mr. Z is very close to her, and they were dear, close relations they had. And I know he's in and out of here on occasion. I don't know if he's in tonight, but just our thoughts and prayers and all that good stuff. So that was certainly a bummer. And again, I just didn't want to go through this show and wrap it up and be like, holy cow, I can't believe we didn't mention it. So that's it. But I know that Lindy Lou and True Fashion will want us to go on, party, cruise, live life, and have a great time. So Lindy Lou, we're thinking about you. We love you, and we're gonna miss the hell out of you. Yes, Kelly said so. She was so happy on that cruise, and she was so sick. I know it was a struggle. It was definitely a struggle. So, but there you go. Listen, we got to handle that business, and you got to take the good with the bad. We've been doing this for a long time. We've been doing it for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years now, doing live streams, making friends, creating relationships with you guys, and it's been the most rewarding thing ever for us. And every once in a while, with all the fun and all the greatness that we get to share together, something crappy happens.
Yeah.
And so that's the deal. That's the deal. Yes, even while recovering, Lindy Lou would comment on a live stream. She's a cruise angel. Nancy, that is a fabulous way to put it.
That is. She
She is our cruise angel. Heidi Leskin said, yeah, she wasn't aware yet. It's a sad deal. So that's it. Mike V, hello. We see you coming in. I know you're a little late, but it's okay. We covered new hips, we covered new ships, and we covered the Carnival Festival group cruise. That's going to be a big deal that we're super excited about. Now, I'm not cruising for a minute. When am I cruising again, Sharon? I'm on the down low.
in November.
November? Whoa. That's not going to fly.
I'll be cruising.
It is.
October.
It's we have September,
Yeah.
October, November. What is
But we
it?
have
Early
other-
November or late November?
Early, but we have a lot of
months.
we have other things going on though.
We do have some other
You
things. We
have-
might take in a football game
Yeah, we
if
have
that all
some
works out.
football games. I'm going in September. I'm going to Minnesota for a week. I'll be gone for a full week in Minnesota, watching the grandkids. I'm going there just to help out, to watch them, get them off to school, and all that good stuff.
That's
and-
right. And I will tell you guys right now, for the record, if anybody's
And-
even thinking about it, week 2, Monday Night Football, Chargers play the Raiders. I'm definitely not having a party here while Sharon is out of town. So just anyone that I know that wants to have a great time at a party and get Jimmy out of the house, it'll be, I'm gonna need to get out of the house by then. I'll be cooped up for a while, healing and recovering.
I don't know if you'll be driving or not. Well, maybe you will.
I'll take an Uber, but I'm definitely not gonna be tearing it up and partying while Sharon's gone. So don't even think about it.
Well, and then
Don't
when
even think about it.
when I get back though, I'm leaving.
Newark to Phoenix book, said Brian without
I'm leaving on September 13th, and I'm flying home on the 19th, and then on the 20th, we're turning around and we're actually driving over to California for the weekend.
California.
to go to a Charger game. So we'll be over in California that weekend for a Charger game.
Yes, that'll be my first true
That'll be
test
for your first.
of my hip, if I
Going
can make
somewhere,
it
yeah.
from the parking lot to my seat in the stadium. And if that goes well, I think we'll be okay. Julie said pizza, beer, and wings on Jamie. Let's all go. It's not the wrongest thing you've ever said, Julie. It's not the wrongest thing. Wait, I'm flying to Phoenix then, said Beauty and the Bum Travels. Larry's showing off. He cruises in 28 days. He got his Royal Up bid accepted today.
Larry
Very
is
exciting.
always cruising.
The Van Den Erens, you guys should just RV on by. I think there's an empty lot right down the road here. You can put that thing up for the night, and we can get crazy. Jamie, keeps the compression stockings in the car for the drive to LA. Shane, it's funny you mentioned that. Circling back around
You
again.
put those on.
Oh, hell no. I couldn't stand those things, and I think because they came all the way up to my thigh, I felt like I was wearing women's stockings. It drove me bananas, and I hated them.
Every morning when he woke up, he's like, "Can I take these off today?" And I'm like, "Nope."
Yes, it was brutal.
The next morning, "Can I take these off today?" I'm like, "Nope."
Yes, I've never worn them for that long. And I'm like, listen, these things are for people that aren't moving around much, and I'm getting up and down, many times over and over again.
And I know after
So,
a few days you can take them off at night, but I made him leave them on for a few days because I knew once he got them off, I would never get them back on.
Dave Whiting, Dave and Brandy's excursion. What's going on? As a matter of fact, Brandy, happy birthday. I think it was Brandy's birthday within the last few days. Happy birthday
Happy
to you.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandy. Happy birthday to you. And the funny thing is that Dave and Brandy, they have their own Facebook accounts, but they have a Facebook account which is just Dave and Brandy's excursions. And so they put on, like people are posting happy birthday, but I guarantee there were a bunch of people that weren't quite sure which one of their birthdays it was if they didn't have access to their individual accounts. So I had to chuckle myself. I happen to know that it was Brandy's, but I know there's people out there that are just saying happy birthday, and like I don't know which one's birthday it is. So that just made me chuckle. Thank you for that moment. But they said they're getting ready to go September 1st on the Aqua, first Norwegian
nice.
cruise.
Oh, that's a good one then for your
Guys,
first one.
I'm telling you right now, whatever you do, if they have it, you got to get to the Sid Norman's Poorhouse for the Rumors trip, the Fleetwood Mac tribute show.
I think on the
Message
Aqua,
me, I'll give you all the details.
Now, on the Aqua, I believe I heard that they're doing it in the main theater.
Oh, okay. Well, if they do it in the main theater, then that is great for everybody.
They switched to the main theater on the Aqua.
Gina Bird said, put a lightning bolt on the socks and wear them to the game. Gina, hold on. I got something for you. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is right here. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. Oh, never mind. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Julie's cruising MSC World Europa in November. First time Mediterranean. Can't wait for the new experience.
That's going to be nice, too.
Yeah, I know. Look, Julie's back because she couldn't go on the festival, but she's going to Mediterranean in a month and a half in her face. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel sorry for her anymore. No, I don't. No, I don't. Kelly Ronaldo, September 9 on the Firenze. Yeah. Warming it up for New Year's.
Yeah.
I know. There have been a handful of folks. We did have to change all the plans for that Aqua cruise, and that was very, very unfortunate. But we do have a handful of people that are jumping on that Firenze, and so at least we're going to see some friends and hang out with some people for the New Year's. I'm still very bummed about that because I was so stoked for the Aqua, but I can tell you right now, it was the best thing we could have done because the bills are already rolling in for this new hip. Apparently, new hips are not complimentary these days. Believe it or not.
But I think we'll be on the next one, the Luna.
I sure hope so.
Let's see.
Will G said, "Yep, they're doing Rumors in the theater."
That's what I heard.
Yes, do not miss it.
I don't know if they needed to move it because there's so many people that want to see it, but I don't know if it'll have the same, I guess, feeling, the same thing.
It won't be the same as when it's Sid Norman. If that's
the whole vibe of being in Sid Norman's, it just kind of really.
It was like being in an old club or a bar or something like that, and sitting like front row. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got some of the sweat from the people on me. The girl that was dressed up like Stevie Nicks, I think one time she shook her head and I got hit with a bead of sweat. It was a high point.
Oh, hi, Lori Cray.
It was a high point. Lori and Mike Cray, what's going on, guys? Lovely to see you. A few folks are on that thing. Daniel Fields just says, we have 5 Firenze cruises booked. Of course you do. We know that. Beverly Juca, hello. The Aqua had great shows. Rumors are shown one night in the theater, but other shows in the Sid Normans. It was good. Okay, there you go. Go for the Sid Normans if you can. That's all I'm going to say. Get there at least 1 hour, maybe an hour and 10 to 15 minutes early. Drink in hand to get in line. Bring a chair if you get one, and get ready to just chill out for a minute. And if you go to the first show of the night, they'll open the doors about 30 minutes before, 20 minutes before. You got to rush in and get a front row seat, and that's all I can tell you. No, actually, that's not all I can tell you, because it will be standing room only. So if you get a seat that's a little back, but you're looking right at the stage and you think it's good, by the time the show starts, someone will be standing in front of you.
Yeah.
So you got to get the front row where no one else can stand up in front of you, because then they'll be like literally on the stage. So there you go. So yes. And I do see Kelly and Chris Ronaldo. How are you doing? We hope Evan is doing great as well. Shout out to you guys. Hope you're doing awesome. Can't wait to see you again. Cruise with you again. And Joey, what's going on? I go on Oasis season 20 days. Nervous for how the weather will be? Joey, don't be nervous, because once you get out of the port, they're gonna stay away from the storms. They can do that pretty easily.
And if anything,
that's right.
The worst case, you may get just a little bit of rain or something. But hey, there's plenty to do indoors, and you'll probably have a few sunny days too.
There you go. That's the ticket. Let's see. PSA: people try to save seats, but first come, get in line early. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're there with Julie from How We Cruise, she's great at throwing elbows. I've seen her trip people to get ahead of them in a line once, I think, on our last cruise. So she's that kind of gal. So just stick with her if you're cruising with her, or somebody that's a little aggressive. I'm sure that Brandy over there will definitely knock somebody down if she has to get in the front row. In Sid Norman's, didn't Sharon rush to get a good seat and jumped over a couch? Curtis Polk, you are not wrong.
I did.
You are not wrong about that, dude. That is a great
I
story.
think that was either the first or no, maybe that was the second time.
No, that was the time where we got down there an hour beforehand, and we were about like 7th. There was like there were like couple, and then us, and we got there, and over the next hour, another couple came in to join a couple in front of us. Then a few other friends came in and lingered into. By the time the doors were opening, there were literally another 15. I'm not even kidding you. There were 12 to 15 extra people in front of us, and we were not happy about it. But Sharon was like, "Please don't say anything. Don't say, just like, okay, we'll work around it." So
Jamie wasn't as able to get in as, but I just kind of went, phew, and I jumped over.
What did you just say?
You
Jamie wasn't able to get.
You weren't able to get around all
Jamie's
these people.
Big and slow. And
No, but we couldn't both get in together around these people. But I was able to kind of walk in and kind of dash one way and jump over this couch and sit there. So once I was there, then you came up.
You did.
It was like a little maneuver.
I'm not a guy you're going to see jumping over couches.
Yeah.
But you're like Woody the Wabbit from the movie Meatballs. You Woody the Wabbit. You just duck right in there and you snuck in. You hopped over the couch and put us on the couch, and that was a great move, by the way. So thank you, Curtis Polk. That comment that's a rock star comment right there, buddy. You are totally right about that. Totally right. That's true. So yes, you guys have a great time on the Aqua, and we're looking forward to getting on NCL again. But right now, so your next thing is the girls cruise. Mm-hmm. Then we got then in November we got something going on. Is that on the down low? Is that a little down low thing? We're not making a big deal. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. We can be a little secretive on occasion. That's always fun to be like, hey, where are we? Guess where we are? That kind of thing. Daniel Fields appreciated my meatballs comment. Thank you.
Yeah. And then we have our New Year's.
And then New Year's. So it's a little bit of a slow time, but this is my healing time. So so I'm hoping to get back. I don't know. We're gonna have to create a couple of cruise videos, pull some out of the fresh air, or pull some out of our butts or whatever, and get some content going on.
We have a few things coming up. I think. Well, there's one. It was Rick done, but you still had to edit it, and then he had surgery, so it still needs to be edited. And then
that's right.
We have a couple other things.
Beauty of the Bum Travels, thank you so much for the super chat. Larry's coming in here and saying, "Here's to save me a spot in line for Sid Norman's on Aqua." No saving spots in line, unless of course you come up and you have 2 drinks in your hand, and one of them's for, let's say, me. In which case, that will get you right in line. And I'm not going to say that I jumped the line on the Vlogger Extravaganza cruise for the Beatles show, and I'm not going to say I didn't. But let's just say it was a great show, and I had a good seat. I'm going to leave it right there. And if you know, you know. And there you go. Let's see. Joey says this is my first cruise, Royal Cruise. I've only sailed on Carnival Destiny class ships. Oasis is going to be huge. Joey, you love it. You're gonna have a great time. Make sure you go to the Aqua show, and make sure you make reservations for the shows, because although you might be able to walk into some of them, make the reservation, get there a little early to get a good seat, because the reservation only gets you in. You still got to get there early and get a good seat. That's my Royal Caribbean tip of the day.
That's probably going to be, that's the show you don't want to miss.
Yes. Julie said 1792. Okay, yeah, 1792. That is true. That might have been the price that I paid to get in the line. I'm not quite sure. The Vloggers cruise. How are we doing on time? Are we doing good? Is it getting a little late? Do I need to get medicated? Is it time for my evening leg massage? Sharon?
Oh my God.
Can we start that tonight?
Oh my God.
We haven't started that yet. I've been waiting to feel a little bit better.
Oh my God.
No, so, and if you didn't get here in the beginning, yes, everything's going good with the hip replacement. And I watched the videos, which people told me not to, and it was still a very rewarding experience. And as soon as I get the bandage off, I will I promise you guys I'll give a picture in the cruise crew so you can see the scar if you want to. If maybe I'll take a poll who wants to see the scar, or we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So Sharon, what else do we have to cover? Did we have anything else going on tonight? I know I wanted to go a little bit short this evening because sitting like this isn't the best thing for me, and things get a little sore and tight. So when is the AZ meetup? New Year's Eve is too far away for the gang. John and Diamond, that's a great thing. I will tell you this. I know we slacked off in the spring putting one together, and so many different things came up. But with the free time that we have, I think we can definitely do something when things cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll have to do it at the bar where Doug Ullinger's band is playing, and really show out for
Get
the
ready,
band.
Doug.
So Doug, if you got some tour dates you can lay on me, shoot me a message, please. And there you go. Dave and Brandy's Excursion. I heard I missed some singing. You did, but you missed it, and now you have to watch the entire live stream over again because we can't give you the timestamp where it is. So just start from the beginning. It was anywhere from the first 3 minutes to 3 minutes ago. So you'll have to do that. Happy birthday, Brandy. So we'll get something going for that, John and Diamond. We would love to, and we'll see if we can get some folks come from out of town. It's just that I know you guys everyone loves to gamble at some point, and it's such a bummer getting together with people who drive, whether it's an hour or a couple hours or whatever. It's such a bummer to get together for like 4 hours and then everyone leaves.
Yeah. And
then it's like, oh, dang. Like, I wish we could find some place where we could just do like an all overnight event or something. Can we look into that maybe?
Maybe. I don't know this fall though. We got you have all these weekend plans.
Listen, you know how when you take the 10 out to California and there's that one shopping plaza that you've been dying to go spend the day at, that shopping area? We stopped the last time really quick on the ride home from our last cruise.
But that's not really a convenient
place
for people.
But right next to it is a hotel casino.
Oh.
So we could put together a whole thing right between here and California, right in the middle.
So people have to drive hours?
Yeah, no, it would just be a 2-hour ride for them, a 3.5 hour ride for us.
Oh my
But you could shop, we could gamble, and we could party and not have to drive home. Weekopa, there you go. Beth Ollinger's throwing it out. Weekopa. You need to take it out with another happy birthday song from Julie How We Cruise. Listen, I can only do one at a time. If Brandy's not on the stream, I can't help that. Maybe she'll learn a lesson from this. Well, even though she's getting older. I mean,
happy birthday, Brandy.
Just because she just turned 27 doesn't mean that there's still not life lessons to learn. The Reeds have a big backyard if you want to do a tent in the middle of nowhere. I'm down with that. Quick hello from Conningsdam and Juneau.
I hope you're having a good time. We love the Conningsdam. I hope you're loving it.
Beth Ollinger, we'll talk to you more about that. Weekopa, I'm not against that. And Conningsdam, damn, that brings back some great memories.
Jamie's been bugging me to get
dying to get back on
Holland.
America.
I mean, I know that sounds weird. People are like, probably don't even believe that, but
yes.
But he's been bugging me. When are we going to go on Holland again? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yes, Daniel Field knows. Cabazon next to Morongo.
Yeah.
And Roger is like, yes, Morongo. See, everybody knows the names of these places.
I always want to stop there and shop.
All of our degenerate friends know exactly what we're talking about.
I always want to stop there and shop at all the outlet stores there and things. And was that our last time we came back? Our last time.
Last time we came back, we made a quick drive through there.
We made a quick drive through there and parked, and I didn't realize that every little few stores there was a whole nother parking thing. So we parked in one little area, and all I really did was I ran into 2 stores. I forget what. I don't know if it was like Adidas or something. Anyways, and then I ran into Tommy Bahama, and Matthew bought a shirt in there real quick, and then we left. That's all I got.
You were in the store I swear to God, you were in there for 12 minutes and you came out with 2 bags. I don't know who you're trying to kid, Sharon. I don't know how you did it, but you guys went in. I think you just closed your eyes and walked up to a thing and went, I'll take this, and then you just paid for it. It was crazy.
I don't know, but I want to check out all the stores though.
Yes. Curtis Polk again, great comment. Holland equals interesting hamburgers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I will or I won't have a hamburger there, but just know that it's not going to be my first hamburger.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have a hamburger on Holland again, though.
John and Diamond said, Holland, I think that might be the hip replacement talking. We've heard good things about that cruise line.
But they do have, Vonnevi, they have really good pizza and the Caesar salads up in the...
I don't know, when did she get it? When did she get it? On the Lido deck, on the second...
Really good.
The upper level Lido deck. The pizza, the best Caesar salad, and the deli. It's like a New York deli thing going on there.
Yeah, that was really good when we were on there.
And go to the Dutch Cafe as well. I think the Dutch Cafe, was that where I had great drinks. They have a bar that has drinks and it has great coffee and stuff like that. That was awesome too. And the main dining room was, it crushed it. It crushed it.
She said she has not been to the dive and she's scared.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can take a try. They do have some other stuff, chicken sandwiches. At least there, if they put it in the fryer, there's a good chance if there's hair in it, it'll just kind of like
Oh my
it'll just be gone. Like
Now
the
she's
fryer will
definitely
destroy
not
it.
gonna try.
Do not watch that video then.
Oh
That
my
was the
God.
most. That was a harrowing experience. Gene Gillen said Cabazon is only an hour and a half from us. See, we got a lot of options. A lot of options. I only tried one hamburger last week on there. Said Rhonda Carney. Oh yeah, Rhonda just got back from Alaska too.
Yeah.
Hubs wants to go on Holland because he wants to talk Dutch to everyone because he's Dutch. Said Debbie Shapkin. You guys can do that, and don't try to tell me that your husband wants to talk to anybody. He wants to sing to everybody. I know a little bit about your husband, and I know he loves to sing. So he won't be talking; he'll be singing. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Has Sharon even had a guy's burger since that?
I have.
She has.
I have. I've had several guys' burgers.
But she's got some in an upcoming video that we already got working, and Sharon does have something to say about Guy's Burger recently that you're.
I do.
So just hang in there for that. Hang in there for that.
But I've had.
And the irony of this video and our recent group cruise announcement will make you chuckle.
Yeah, it's funny because this video was made before the announcement, and but anyways, so I like Guys. I mean, I haven't found any hairs in Guys burgers, and I'm fine with that. It's just ever since I had one on Holland, I just can't bring myself on other cruise lines to have a burger, but Guys are just usually.
Well, it wasn't the burger; it was with the experience with the burger.
Yeah.
If you're interested, go back. You can find us on Holland America. It was the Koningsdam, right? That happened.
Yeah, I think
right. It wasn't the Volendam.
No, it was the Koningsdam.
It was on the Koningsdam, and it was on like day 2 of our trip. It was like a sea day or something like that.
I would do.
We did a short video on it.
There's
the short video is okay, but the main video really tells the tale and sets it up for you. So
you can really see.
You can really, you can really put your mouth around that one, so to speak. All right, hold on. There was another comment. Chris Garfo said, "I just started following you both, and you're both very funny, or so funny. Perhaps we can go on the group cruise in 2027. I've only been on Carnival once, 1990.
Oh wow."
Well, listen, it's pretty much exactly the same, although Kathy Lee Gifford's not going to be on there.
No,
so
it has changed a lot over the years.
Yes.
But you will love the new ship.
Uh-huh.
And we would love to have
And
you
by the time we go on it, they will knock out all the kinks, all the different things.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I think it's funny. Royal Caribbean seems to be known for this. You know, they come out with their ship, but the ship's never ready. It's like never 100% ready. Like there's a show that's not happening yet, or they're still ironing out something. Even I saw something from How We Cruise put out something. I think last night they made a comment on their live stream, and they said here's some food and playmakers. The menu wasn't available, but they had a little sampler platter or something that you could try. I'm like, what do you mean the menu wasn't available? How is the menu not available in playmakers?
Yeah,
it's wings and burgers and stuff. Come on.
Yeah, some cruise lines won't have. Carnival's usually, I think, all the inaugural sailings we've been on, I think everything's been pretty much up and running, from what I remember.
Beth Ollinger said this was her 3rd Carnival cruise in a row. She did not have a Guy's Burger. What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
Wow.
Well, you know what? You go on these ships though that have like Shaq's Big Chicken and some of that, and it kind of draws you away.
Yeah, I love Shaq's. I think I would rather almost have Shaq's sometimes. I think over Guys sometimes. But
Julie say, "LOL," but the sampler was for the preview, and it was also free. I don't want to hear that, Julie. You have a menu to offer. You offer the menu from day one. I don't want any of that. If it's free, then it's free. Make a smaller portion. It's an outrage as far as I'm concerned. Nothing you can do to change my mind. Unless you have a free cruise you'd like to offer us, and then we'll talk about it. Yes, Beth and Doug definitely had a great time, and they said they won big, and they're going to use all that money to pay for the drink package for everyone on our next cruise. So congratulations. It was an outrage. It's an outrage, Julie. You're right about that. I'll try it again in October. It's been 5 years since I was on. Tess says it was 5 years since I was on. I think she's probably going to say Royal Caribbean, but I'm not sure. All right, Sharon, that's it. We got to wrap it up. You got to put me back in bed. I need my snacky snack before getting to bed. Lucy, what are you doing back there? You chewing on some wires or
I need
something?
to make some laps.
I do need to take some laps. Actually, I gotta get out. And it's funny. So I was using that cane for a long time. I mean, I've been battling this hip for a year and a half, and a lot of you who cruised with me in the past couple months have seen me in action, and it was nothing. It was nothing short of a miracle that I was able to get through a lot of this stuff. Sharon helping me and everybody being supportive and great about it.
Good night, Cindy.
I mean, the guys cruise, the boys really enjoyed making fun of me, including putting me in an inflatable wheelchair and wheeling me out of the Paradise Beach Club. If you've seen that video footage, that's unbelievable. Hopefully, it's been burned by now. So, but I've just been sticking with. I got my thing right here. Hang on, let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show everybody. I got my deal. See, I got it right there. That's my walker. It's right here. It's handy. But once I get up and on it, the toughest part is standing up and stretching because things just get tight and sore. And, between the wound and the whatever's going on in there and the whole parts and bits and pieces, it's a whole thing going on. So anyway, it's a challenge, but hopefully you guys will see me here in the coming months on a cruise again, and I'll be jumping around. And the thing I'm most excited about, Sharon, what's the thing I'm most excited about doing on the next time I get on a cruise that I haven't been able to do for a couple cruises now? Come on, you got to know. One thing I'm excited about doing that I haven't been able to do for a few cruises, that is...
Ship tour.
Ship tour.
Yeah.
I have not been able to do a proper ship tour for the last couple cruises because it has just been too tough and too painful to get out early in the morning and walk the whole ship. So that's what I'm working for. And so I'm excited to start doing that again. And Julie said, I understand, Jamie. With my broken foot, I am finally in the show, but it hurts. I know. I hear you about that. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. All you guys with the kind words have been amazing. Thank you for all the support and all that kind of stuff. I put out a few pictures, or Sharon did, or one of us did, or whatever, and I'm like, oh my God, there's hundreds of people commenting and saying all these nice things, and all the support was just great.
Yeah,
so,
that's great.
Wendy Johnson said, you did well on the elation because it was small.
Yeah.
Wendy, it was the elation that broke me into starting to use a cane, because the elation was the last cruise I went on
walking up
where
the
I just limped without
the
being on a
gangway
cane.
there at Jacksonville was
Oh God, that was a nightmare.
Yeah.
That was a nightmare. So, but listen, you guys have been awesome. So we'll be back again 2 weeks from today. Hold on, 2 weeks from today. Let me check my calendar here, Sharon. You go ahead and talk. I gotta see.
I
gotta check something.
I'm trying to think of what is the date.
18. 2 weeks from today will be the act. Oh God, I don't know about that. That's the first. That's Labor Day. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a little weekender. Let's do a weekend thing next time.
Yeah, Labor
we'll mix
Day
it up
weekend,
a little bit.
That's not a
Labor Day weekend's not a good time, but I don't know. Labor Day is a holiday. I mean, people are going to be having a fun time. And the next,
we'll post it. We'll post it on the Cruise Crew.
We could do one. Maybe like the first weekend of football season or something. We'll see what happens. And that's right around the corner. Super stoked about that. You got it, Jamie. Ship tour coming. That's right, Kelly Ronaldo. Thank you. And that way, Kelly, if I'm on a cruise with your husband, Chris, he'll be awake in the morning, and I can meet him at some point, and he can just walk along with me. You can keep me company. We can have coffee together. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Larry says that's Labor Day. Yeah. All right. Well, listen.
All right. Well,
it'll be a great way to end Labor Day.
We'll figure it out. We'll post it in the Cruise Crew and on YouTube. And
Julie, this is not an Apple.
That will go.
This is not an Apple iPhone. This is a high-end Android. An Android phone is like having a computer, a high-end computer in your hand that's also a telephone. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. We had to have it out the other day. Weekend thing, you go, margaritas up. That's right, Maple Taffy Global. Margaritas up and Pinky's up. And one last thing really quick for Brandy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandy. Happy birthday to you.
One of these days, we're going to cruise with you guys again.
Yeah. The last time we cruised was like the Mardi Gras. It's like 12 years ago.
I think so, yeah.
They go on tons of cruises. We go on tons of cruises. And literally our paths go like this. At one time, they kind of went like this. And every other time, we're just going like that. So, but I don't know. It's we'll see what happens. Chris Sesky, what's going on? Nice to see you.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Brandy. Chris's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy birthday
Chris.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Chris. Happy birthday to you. All right, now take it easy. Ships passing in the night. That's right. It is just like that. It is just like that. So Sharon needs to have a live Guys Burger demo. Oh, that'd be good. We've actually done a couple. We did a couple of great live Guys Burger videos. Look for those. Search Guys Burger on our channel and you'll find them. They weren't live, but they were demos.
Well, maybe we'll do one on the girls' cruise. Maybe
You should do that.
Maybe Nancy and I can do one.
You should do that. Oh my God, you guys should do a burger eating contest with the girls. Please, you got to do it. You've got to do it. We did it. We did it before on a group cruise. You got to do it.
We have. I feel like we already have so many events planned. We can't. I don't think we can add another one.
Okay, and before we get out of here, just a reminder: if you got in late or something like that and you missed it, the other big announcement, if you didn't see it in our Facebook group, Sharonatsea Cruise Crew, Carnival Festival. We're going old school with a brand new ship, group cruise 2027. We decided to postpone any other Europe cruise till 2028. Give it an extra year between the Europe extravaganzas. So we're doing the Fall Festival group cruise. It's also going to be known as the Say Goodbye to Loyalty Cruise, because this will be about
that's Jamie's idea.
This will be about 8 months before your platinum loyalty will expire
I came
for
up
everybody.
with the Fall Festival, and Jamie's like, "No, let's call it this."
It's Goodbye to Loyalty group cruise. You guys let us know. We'll talk more about it. But October 16 to 24, 8 days, which I love, from Port Canaveral, and I have it on good authority that the Francisconis are going to be hosting a party. A pre-cruise party in their backyard. I haven't told them yet, but we'll talk about it later. So we'll get that going. St. Thomas, San Juan, Amber Cove, Celebration Key. And that does include $100 onboard credit per cabin. Contact Sharon at sharonatsea@gmail.com. She does have some group rates for a little bit.
Yeah, so
she'll break down the perks for you and stuff like that.
And the group rates are good for a few more weeks, and those do have a refundable deposit, but the deposit's the full amount, $250 per person. Most people don't want to pay that. They want to pay the reduced deposit. So you can also book into the group with the early saver rates. Randomly, there's been which currently is $250 per cabin, but I think that ends tonight and another one starts. But there is randomly a few people have a special early saver promotion that for $100 deposit right now. I've booked a lot of people with that one. So they've only had to pay $100 to book. But everyone doesn't have that. It's just under their VIP number. Randomly, some people seem to have it.
And that's one great thing about Sharon.
We didn't even have that one.
She will find all of your deals, and unfortunately, there are not a lot of deals. A lot of our friends out there use casino deals, and those are awesome.
They're not out for this.
This may not be the cruise for that. You may be stuck just shelling out some cash on this one to use your casino deal for another one, because they're not out yet, and this cruise probably will sell out here in the next couple of months, possibly before
I don't know if it'll
casino
sell
deal.
out. I don't know if it'll sell out.
Well, Sharon, I'm pretty sure once we announce that we're going to be on there, like we have here, out to the world. I mean, everyone's going to want to be there. Listen, I know you could go on the. You could go on the.
For quite a while.
You could go on the one, the transatlantic. You could go on that one, or you could go on the first 4 day, and those are all good. And yeah, you might see a lot of people running around with their cameras out and stuff like that. But you know what we say? It's not going to be fun, and we want to have some fun on this cruise. So it is going to be hot fire, and it's going to be a festival, and we're going to have a blast.
Yeah, we won't be on the 4 day because that's bad timing for us. We think there might
don't say it. Don't ruin the surprise.
There'll probably be a graduation during that time, but there's a chance we may be on the transatlantic.
Don't jinx it, Sharon. Don't jinx it.
We may be on it. I don't know. I don't know yet, but we might be on it, and we might not. It just depends on graduation dates when we find them out. Which may not even be for another year.
Unlike many other transatlantic cruises that are usually about 7 days, 8 days, or something like that, 9 days. The transatlantic cruise on the festival is 15 days. It includes multiple port stops, and I bet you the reason they did that was to give themselves a buffer. So let's say the cruise has to be delayed. Let's say they're 3 or 4 days, 5 days late. They can still get the cruise going, get over to Port Canaveral, and be ready to go on time.
I think they haven't really had I don't think they've had any delays since the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras had
And
those
since
delays, but
And that was a COVID thing.
now the ships are actually arriving a little early at times, and then they're
They
adding
are. Yes.
new dates.
And you would know that if you booked a Royal, if you booked Royal, where you booked what you thought was the inaugural
A lot
cruise,
of
and it
people
turned out there were 3 before you.
Then there's another one, and then they're adding 2 more, and it just it upsets people, I think, because
Oh no. That's okay, Leanne. We're just going to talk about you for the next time. Don't even worry about it.
oh, I can't do that.
That's okay. I had a no, it's not on there. It's not on there.
I know,
It's
but
somewhere
where
else.
is it here?
It's not on there.
No, the chat.
But it's not in the chat.
No, I meant, but
Oh, wait, you're looking for
yeah,
the chat.
I'm
Okay,
looking
I'm
for
sorry
the
about
chat
that.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. My phone was blowing up. I had to double. I had to check myself. I had to check it. I already have the Scones guest room reserved. So Kelly Ronaldo. All right, that's fine. If you want that, I'll take the couch. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I just hope when she rewatches the video, she stays all the way to the end to find that they're having that party. Let's see. What else? Just wait and book the first one as the new ones come available. That might be a good idea. We'll see what happens with that.
Will G said, he's booked the transatlantic.
That'll be a good time. That'll be awesome. Let's see. Crazy Cat Traveler, saw your comment. Yeah, I think that they said that they reserved some space on it, but they weren't necessarily going to be on it because they might be on on another like world cruise thing. She's talking about D&J over Paro DJ, and she said that I know they said something about they had space, but that they can't guarantee that they'd be there for the cruise. So we'll see how that all plays out. But hey, listen, those are the tough decisions you got to make. But I'm here to tell you that the Carnival Festival. I just remember the last time we had a group cruise on a ship that size was on the Celebration, and I know you can't have Bluetooth speakers anymore. But we had a bar crawl with about 30 people, and we had a Bluetooth speaker.
You can have your phone now.
I can have my phone. We had a Bluetooth speaker, and we were playing the Sharonatsea Travel theme song. Do 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 do, and we're all marching from bar to bar, and it was just an amazing day. And we actually made it all the way through the bar crawl, so that was pretty fun too.
Yeah.
It was the turkey trot.
Yeah.
It was the turkey
It
trot.
was because it was fall.
It was a fall
another
cruise.
fall theme.
It's gonna be perfect. Yes. Nancy said it was the best turkey trot.
Dave and Brandy said they thought about the transatlantic, but they decided on the 4-day and the 6-day after.
Oh, that's good. That'll be a good time too. All right, guys. So listen, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much again for all the support. Love you for that. Contact Sharon for all of your cruise booking needs. Please, sharonatsea@gmail.com. sharonatsea@gmail.com. There are deductibles that have to be covered. We're going to need you right now more than ever. So please book those. If anyone needs to cruise in the next 30 to 45 days, it's a great time to call Sharon. Right now. Full payment is due upon phone call, but it'll be great anyway. So we sure appreciate that. And that's it. So I'll keep you posted. I made a couple little video clips. I don't know. I'm contemplating putting a short little video of me just talking about the process. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. It's a little crap. Maybe I'll make a video and I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Jamie from Sharonatsea Travel.
There you go.
There's not really no one there. I have 60 subscribers. I don't know how that happened, but there's not any videos on there. But maybe I'll finally put that channel to good use.
Yeah.
We had to secure it. We had to secure it just in case Sharon dumped me. Although I guess I wouldn't call it Sharonatsea Travel anymore. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
We'll work it out. All right, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Hope you're having a great summer. There's only a few weeks left, so enjoy the heck out of it. Football season's here. We're super excited about that.
Gets
We wanna be
better
done with
here.
it.
It is so hot here in Arizona.
Well, some people are having humidity too, so
I think that might be worse. I know.
That's right. So, hold on, look at my. I guess I do look kind of pale, but I don't know. Maybe I look all right. Anyway, and now I got to go try to drop some pounds and make the load a little lighter on this hip. I think it's got a weight restriction. But anyway, all right, you guys have been great. We love you. From all of us here at Sharon's Travel, from me, Sharon, Matthew, Callie, Lucy, who's been such a good girl this whole time. She's just laying here.
She's somewhere.
She's sleeping right over here. From all of us to all of you.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
we'll be back, and we'll try to do a little weekend thing, and then we'll get working on the things we've been directed to work on. Good fun for. Sharon's working on the girls' cruise. That one is coming down to the wire.
That's ready.
You and Nancy have been working on that, planning every event.
I
You've been
think
doing
we
a
are
great job.
done. We're just waiting,
And,
counting down the days now for
An
that.
Arizona meetup. I think that I can put my energy towards that. I can definitely do that. That'll be a great thing to do. We'll watch some college football. We'll do it on a Saturday or something like that. All right, you guys have been great. We love you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.